Thank you very much, honored guests. I know that you were ready to leave. And Madam President, thank you very much. I know that you have to leave. Oh. President Bachelet, Machel, Professor Ndebele, and fellow trustees, VC Max Prize, honorable panelists, Professor Bennet, and our facilitator, anyone who can stop the president to say you've got 2 seconds is very powerful. So you did a sterling job and we thank you. We say to the president, gracias again. The last 2 days have been enlightening to us due to your contribution. So thank you very much again, and we can never thank you enough. This year marks the 50th anniversary of the sentencing to life imprisonment of Nelson Mandela and his comrades at the end of the Rivonia trial. It also marks the 50th anniversary of Madiba and his fellow comrades' arrival here in the Cape as citizens for 27 years. Of course, we are also marking the 20th anniversary of our democracy. For us, it is a moment of both somber reflection and quiet celebration. On the one hand, we remember that the Rivonia trial marked the beginning of a terrible era in South Africa's history. The apartheid state was at its pomp. The security apparatus moved to new levels of brutality, and resistance was in tatters. After the Rivonia trial, it was clear that the struggle would be very long and terrible. On the other hand, we celebrate the resilience of the Rivonia generation of Nelson Mandela, Ahmed Kathrada, Walter Sisulu, Dennis Goldberg, Govan Mbeki, and all the other Rivonia trialists. And indeed, all of that generation of activists, so many detained, imprisoned, tortured, intimidated, hounded, and forced into exile. Some of that you went through. We remember, we will not forget. And I say quiet celebration as we have to be mindful of the work that remains to be done, something you've been telling us in the last 2 days. The work that Madam Bachelet tells us, we must renew our commitment to do it all. There is much unfinished business in our country and in the world. There are so many new challenges, so many intractable problems. Nelson Mandela Madiba warned us in 1994 that 1994 was the first step in a long and complex democratization journey. He alerted us to the fact that that long walk never ends. Friends, his foundation is committed to that endless walk. We reach out to all of you to continue the work tirelessly to build democracy and realize freedom. And we salute those who support such endeavors. As we progress in actively addressing, reckoning with, and learning from our past, we are drawing deeply on the experience of those who went before us, our own forebears, our ancestors, our founding fathers, and our founding mothers, those who lost their innocence. We are also learning to stop thinking of ourselves as exceptional. In fact, you've been saying that over and over and over. As a country with magical abilities and powers beyond the experiences of others. Yes, we did have Madiba magic, but we are an African country after all, with lots to learn from the rest of Africa. We are a nation of the South with much to learn from the South, which apartheid strove to separate us from. We are a modest global player with much to learn from the older players. The Nelson Mandela Foundation is committed to that, and we are saying to you, Zethu, we are saying it's important that we listen to what you said. And I think it's important that we also remind ourselves of what Madiba said when he said, the foundation has been laid, the building is in progress, with a new generation of leaders and a people that rolls up its sleeves in partnership for change. We can and shall build a country of our dreams. There is a lot more work to be done through wrestling with the basic principles of democracy and freedom, like equality, whether female, male, Catholic, Jewish, or Palestinian. Until we all experience these as individuals and as communities equally, our journey and responsibilities have not ended. And President Bachelet, you reminded us that we should never beat ourselves on the chest about what we have made possible in terms of numbers. And in fact, you said numbers don't count, but it's power and influence that counts. And I think it's important that we note, friends, that all of us have to walk that long journey that Madiba called us to do. For me, today represents a moment which I call Nelson Mandela and that generation of leadership. A moment all about connection, about solidarity, partnership, and endurance. The Chile-South Africa relations is a partnership which promises all these qualities. What President Bachelet told me earlier on is that there is power in solidarity because it gives those who feel oppressed hope. And hopefully we will continue to do that. Madiba was dreaming on Robben Island. Michelle Bachelet was dreaming while being tortured in prison. Friends, I know that you are still dreaming. We have this in common. We dream. And we work with those who dream to make those dreams possible. My message is simple, and it's to say, work with us. Let's work together. I think Madiba, if you want to again remind us what Madiba said, when he said, when a man has done what he considers to be his duty to his people and his country, he can rest in peace. I believe I've made that effort, and that is therefore why I will sleep for eternity. Madiba is sleeping now. Are we up for making that effort possible? Do we hear the call of duty, the call to be enraged? Are we together as we are enraged? We must continue to be enraged, to be outraged. I could hear the silent screams as Zethu was reminding us of what is inhuman in us. I could hear us say, stop, stop, don't tell us anymore, we've heard enough. I could hear all of us in that silence say, we don't want to hear anymore, but we need to be reminded. So I'd like to say to the UCT and all the others who are involved with this initiative, Africa Gender Institute, and the donors who made it possible, we thank you. To the Nelson Mandela Foundation and all of us, I say, we have a duty. Nelson Mandela called us all to dream. He called us on all of us to walk that long walk. May we continue to walk.